Hey everybody. So I wanted to stop by and address this Monique situation really quickly. So I'm gonna jump right into it. Monique. We don't even know what Monique's last name is. Let's start there. Is her last name Johnson? Is it Franklin? Is it Thomas? Is she Monique Wilson? Is she Monique Jefferson? We don't know. So to now act like she's so viable and she's so important to me is bizarre. Now, don't get it twisted. I am a person who has worked persistently and diligently to break into a certain niche market in the similar industry as Monique. And I recognize how difficult it is as a black woman to sit down at the table, negotiate, and make somebody say, okay, I value that. I'll pay for that. I want that. It's worth it. I absolutely agree that Monique should do that. We should all do that. I don't care what our job. I don't care if it's McDonald's. I don't give a shit what it is. You should negotiate your worth. But what you shouldn't be is delusional about your worth. Now, Monique, we know you from the Parkers, Soul Plane. Soul Plane. Don't forget Soul Plane. Let's see. Almost Christmas. You were in Almost Christmas. And Fat Girls. Fat Girls. Now, the only movie that actually was legit was Lee Daniels' film Precious. Lee Daniels hates you. Let's be real. He blackballed you 3, 4, 5 years ago, and you got on and you lambasted him, and I don't even know why you would do that, but you got up there and you talked shit about him and said he was a horrible ass person. And you know gays are petty, so I don't even know why you did that. But those are the movies you were in. That's your resume. That's what all your medals and stripes came from. Fat Girls and Almost Christmas and Soul Plane. So again, delusion. Secondly, your comedy career. Now, your acting career is actually your viable career because that's the one where you won the big award. That's the one where we say, oh, this is your resume. Oh, you got an Oscar? Oh, okay, cool. Now, I get it. We shouldn't be valuing white awards over black, whatever. But remember when she got up on the BET Awards and she did the she did the Beyonce Crazy in Love dance. She hosted a few times. Do y'all remember that? And she was embracing fat girls. And then in her comedy special was Skinny Bitches Were Evil. That's what she wrote the book about. And that's what her comedic tour was all about. And then you look up and the hypocrite bitch turned around and lost 150 pounds. See, this is what I'm saying. So now I'm getting to the meat of what my argument is with Monique. You can't trust this bitch. She got up and she hated on skinny women. And at that time, I was very, very skinny. So this was something I took personally. And then you turned around and you started hitting the gym and dieting. But I thought you wanted all fat women. You got all these women out here at the buffets hoarding and eating and suffocating themselves and getting heart disease and shit. And then you turn around and you sneak and go lose weight. So y'all don't forget, Monique ain't shit. The other thing about these celebrities that messes me up is that we got real problems in our community. We got real problems in our community. We got systemic racism. We have genocide. We have mass incarceration. We have the education system is suffering. The police been killing us. Tamir Rice, what happened to him? You ain't made mention of none of this shit. But we supposed to get up and boycott on your behalf so you can pay your fucking mortgage and buy some of them synthetic ass buns that you keep wearing. No, ma'am. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Now, if it was somebody viable, absolutely, I might have considered, saying, okay, let's boycott Netflix. But Monique is not viable enough for me to put down my remote control and stop watching Grace and Frankie or Mudbound or whatever the hell it is that I want to watch. On top of that, what I recognize about movements is that historically when movements have worked, like the Montgomery bus boycott, the person who actually started the movement didn't always get to be the face of the movement. Didn't always get to be the face of the movement. What's this lady's name? Joanne Gibson Robinson, for instance. And I'm not sure if you know this. Most people know this, but if you don't know this, Joanne Gibson Robinson was actually the woman who got on the bus in Montgomery. But we know Rosa Parks, right? But Joanne Gibson Robinson was a single mother. And at that time, that was demonized. So they picked a woman who they couldn't spin it and make it seem like she deserved what she got. See, Monique, you need to get up out that seat and let somebody sit down who we can look at their resume and we can look at their history and say, oh, she's actually funny. Wanda Sykes, I think she's actually funny. She's a crossover comedian. Why the hell did they offer her $250 $100,000 when we know she was on Larry Davis show, Curb Your Enthusiasm. She's been hilarious. Pootie Tang. I can think of all the things. Wanda Sykes' comedy special was hilarious. I know a lot of y'all don't like her comedy, but that's because y'all don't read, y'all don't have no intellect, so you don't understand what the shit she's talking about. But the reality is, y'all, Monique is not a person that we need to be fighting for. When the last time she fucking fought for us? I'm not gonna keep fighting for people who don't want to fight about shit until some shit happens to them. Nah, bitch, you stand up whenever some real shit is going on, and maybe I think about having your back. But as for now, Monique.